probably I need to type something up or something on my phone too. So I'm answering something on my phone. Okay. Sorry about that. I know the worst thing people can do is hop on their phones in the middle of the stream. All right, so this is the same spot as last time. I believe it's the same seed. We're going to do a slightly different strategy, though, which is we're going to try and take that tree. Eat, please. Thank you. So there's the tree. Which means we need to go this way. I did get a Vikes War Spear over here yesterday. All right, well, I can't climb from here. That's too bad. So how do I get up there quickly for future routing? Asking for a friend. So go this way. We are going to go over to here. We've not yet leveled because I need to take out this Madness Tower. We'll level on that point afterwards. Basically, we're going to kill those guys. We're going to loot 2 bows. We're going to do whatever else. Worry about the loot after, I guess. Just this little Madness Tower. The goal is we would like to eat some boluses here, but you know, doesn't always happen. This is actually twice now that we've gotten nothing so far. Oh, what's this? Improved range weapon attacks. We do 100% want that. No, don't care about that. Do care about that. These might speed up the worm. We got 1 bolus, which is not great. Better than 0, though. I will try for a Wraith Calling Bell. But again, there's like... It's not super rare, but it's not like something we can really count on here. I'll say it's probably like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It came from that same spot twice. I think that's just coincidence. So we'll have level 3 again, and we are in a slightly better spot. We also need to decide when we want to use this. Boost holy attacks would be more damage on the worm. A little more damage, but it would be a lot more damage on Libra. I think we've got over here a little bit slower, too. I love it when I hit the lava. It's just funny. So normally I would not do the level 3 strat, but I feel like if I'm having to grab the Madness Boluses and they're on the way, like, to me that makes sense to do. Okay, we don't have another bow, sadly. I was trying to see if I could do a initial standard attack here. Unfortunately, I cannot. That is one thing we were after, is we really wanted this crit. It's very important to find the crit on the magma worm. And then to let him kill us. The reason I'm letting him kill me is I would like to use the bell again. We'll get 10 shots. And we'll have to probably want to kill him here on this attempt, but we don't have to necessarily. So we do know this is going to be a bell-bearing hunter because it's the same seed. Which means I could just go for another crit. Or, I'm sorry, for another ult. Because I also know that means there's very little value to being level 7 right here, I think. Well, we got out of here pretty easily last time at 6. That bow probably would have been pretty good. It would have made me want to get out of here at 7. It had good effects and stuff too, but I felt like the poison might be a little better for me here. Also, I kind of just want to see what happens when I fly out at 6. From this spot. This is a bit of a few guys to kill, although it would get me another ult. It's going to be trolls. So what I'm thinking is we know the boss is going to be like right down here. So what I could do is I can run down. Maybe I kill the one troll. And I can pop this early. So I'm not going to get the free second stone sword key. That was a pretty big deal last time. Now that's also a pretty big deal. I wish those things didn't get destroyed when they hit walls. The troll gets much easier if you kill his buddies. I think I'm gonna have time for this one. The reason I want to grab this one is it's very unlikely I go back to the castle on day 2. Really? It crits on the last one? Whatever. I should actually do this. We'll get this on the way back, because we know it is a... Do I? We do know it's a Crucible Knight. Sorry, I'm just thinking of my options here. I think it was a Hippo down here, right? Hey Nathan, how's it going? How was it? Sorry, let me kill this guy and I can be a little bit more chatty for a second. No wins yet. I did, however, get Libra to about 10% 2 runs ago. I had a frostbite weapon, and he gave me his buff for arcane. It worked well, and then I switched up my strategies here, and didn't do quite as good last time, but I feel like this is going to be better as a strategy overall. Oh, here's a Sight of Grace. That's too bad. So now I'm trying a different strategy where I'm going in with a holy weapon instead of frost. Unfortunately, though, it means I'm actually losing a ton of time right now in day 1 because I cannot start with a Wraith Calling Bell, so I have to actually try and hunt one down or do the worm without one. Both doable, but it does cost me more time. I'm trying to make a little bit of that time up, however, by I can get one right over here, And I can use that to kill guys who drop Madness Boluses. So I'm trying to do the 2 at once and then kill the worm with a level 3 strat. But that does unfortunately mean I have to... I don't actually get to the worm until the circle is already starting to close. At least from the seeds I've had so far. But that does mean the seeds give you a lot of time to get out of the castle because the boss is very close to the castle. So you end up getting just a lot of bonus time to get out. The interesting thing about getting to do it this way is if you're not doing a status buildup, the damage reduction to add an elemental effect is a lot lower. So I'm hitting about 30% harder per hit. You know, I said I wasn't going back to the castle here. I kind of lied if this is where I'm starting on day 2. So although I'm not getting frostbite or anything, I am at least like hitting a little bit harder to compensate. Like my bow here, 119 damage. That's actually higher than it is when I'm level 15 when I'm doing Frost. And Libra takes 35% on to Holy. So my whole goal here is to try and just do a lot more damage to him. And unfortunately, I have to use one of the starting relics. Like my relics for this are very bad. Also, I know for a fact because of the seed, the castle basement boss is a bell-bearing hunter, which is why I'm not bothering with it. All right, so we did get this, which is nice. But we're getting a bunch of other bad talismans. Last run had no talismans. So we might be doing a little better. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I needed that 3rd bow. Oops. All right, well, we need a bow. Or maybe crossbows don't count. No, well, I said I wasn't going to do the castle, but I do need a bow, and I can get a bow here pretty easily. So we're going to look real quick. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of horror. Games, movies, any of that. So I'd probably end up not watching it. All right, so let's just buy these right now. Actually, no, there is no bow, so we're just going to get these. Actually, save ourselves some hassle and get these. Oh, this is... No, this is the right spot. Why am I... Okay, right there. I don't know what the rooftop boss is, so we're gonna... I have nightmares all the time. My brain likes to just screw with me. Oops. Oh, I thought he was gonna go zoomies. I ended up using my ult in a bad spot here. It's fine, though. Oh, that was so close to not getting my foul foot. Sorry, I'll read that in 1 second. Let's see. So I think here, I still wanted a bow, I was saying. I'm going to kill one more troll because there are, like, there's a decent chance at a bow from the treasure chest near him. Yeah, yeah, so my nightmares, like I was saying, they tend to be more based in reality. Like, I guess not really a nightmare, but one of the ways my brain likes to just fuck with me with a with a recurring dream is I always get the superpower to walk through walls and stuff, like Shadowcat, Kitty Pride, and the power will just turn off in the middle of walls, and I'll just be stuck, or I won't be able to turn it off, and I'll just fall through floors, or worse, it'll just not turn on when I'm trying to, and I'll just walk into the walls constantly. Yeah. So they're not really nightmares, but they get... My brain is just really good at finding ways to make me miserable at night. It's fun. Alright, before I take that, do I get a bow? This is very, very important that I get a third bow. Nope. Okay. The reason a bow matters is one of my relics here is attack up for having 3 bows. And apparently, well, I think this counts. I haven't actually checked. I don't think it does, actually, because it says ballista. So I'm probably still just not getting what I need. Oops. Really? Sorry, George. No, I messed that one up. It's a very bad spot where I engaged. It's fine, though. That's odd. I hate this guy so much. Ooh, Wending Grace. Never mind. Crossbow, spear, blood loss resist is not going to matter, so I'll just take the power. It also will not matter. Why did I try and kill those? That was a mistake. So one of the fun things about this is I keep getting locked. Well, this map choice keeps locking me into having to deal with Deathrite Bird as the Night 2 boss. And he keeps messing me up pretty bad. All right, Ellery would say that was a clean kill. I would say I kind of did this guy dirty. I guess we get a power for guarding that we're never going to use. All right, and as I was doing before, I'm not going for this demi-human. The run is too long for what you get. Instead, I'm just taking the tree up. Yeah, I've not hit that other church. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this on the inner circle, kill demi-human, hopefully have time for wolf and black knife assassin. Black knife assassin would be the one I need to kill first of the two. And then we'll drop down, get the church, and then just run back and heal on the site of grace as we return. We can also try and pick up the talisman on our way. Never mind, no talisman this time. Oh, it's not a, right. It is Knight's Cavalry on this map, not Black Knife. That's fine. Knight's Cavalry is even easier. Which means I am going to die now that I have said that. And this is also going to build our alt charge for the wolf. Oops. I've really been hoping to get damage negation at full HP. It helped a bunch on the last run. It's very hard to get used to. All right, we're gonna have to move quick. I am not going to... Well, I am going to do demi-human. I was hoping to kill it before the fire would get to me, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. All right, I did at least get the merchant. I didn't double check his items. There might have been a madness resist item that I just missed. I could try and get it after this if there is one. Oh, we finally got our third bow to add the damage resist. Or I'm sorry, not damage resist, damage increase. So yeah, you can see here 145 now when I get like 103 in most cases with a frost bow. So, you know, it's not the worst. We don't really have good modifiers on our bows, but whatever. We can technically do initial standard attack now if we really want. Let's see if it's actually worth it. About 50% damage difference. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm better off just spamming. Well, also, yeah, because I don't have full initial standard on everything. I only have like, I think I have 2 of the mod, not 3. We did luck out here. This is not Deathrite Bird. This is Crucible Knight and Hippo. Oh, I thought there were 4 of them, not 5. All right. Last time, Knight went aggressive instead of Hippo, but then they also both became aggressive. I don't really want to farm up ult charge again. So I'm going to do my best to not have to ult this. All right. I have really been liking the that other effect on Edge of Order where you get extra damage on during counterattacks. Oh, this is a tough one. This is actually really tough. Giving up that stamina is hard, but we'll try and make do. We can at least compensate for stamina with the turtlenecks. Bubble tier. I really like the one where I ended up getting hard tier because it also had the village, so I was able to get the extra bag slot as well. Because here I'm only going to be able to get 1 item as I drop the bell. I don't know which one I want. I know I don't want bubble tier. There's just so much random stuff that it's not really like... I'll do this one. All right. We did do a lot better on runes. The fact that I was able to work in the rooftop kill was really nice. I think that's the first time I've done that. Even though like the reward was not that good this time, it's good to know I can do that here. So this is what I took when I did really well. I took Arcane, but I don't have status build up this time. I don't actually even have a Serpent Bone bow to do poison. I could do Power of a Demon, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Power of Arcane is the one I need to consider. I think it's just status build up, though. So I'm doing this because I want poison ticking on him. Oh, shit. I made a mistake. I should not have gotten that close with the madness. Oh, it's a jar cannon. I see. Man, I missed twice. I was doing such a better job of dodging last night. I should not have. Oh, I'm so... Oh, wait. Are we gonna get him? Okay. Sure. I guess. I'm gonna run and actually show the relics, I guess, after this. I cannot believe that just won. Yeah, Holy Bow. Go figure. I can't show my relics though, but yeah, we'll show this real fast so that YouTube doesn't get bored, and then we'll show my relics in the actual, I guess, the table. Yeah, started here, ran to the tree this time to save time, pick up madness stuff, hit level 3, hit a Wraith Calling Bell, kind of lucked out, drop down, Magma Worm, fly up, down here. I believe I killed 1 troll or 2 trolls, something. I don't know, I got trolled, went down, fought guys, back up, trolls, and field bosses. Here, back up here, down here, up here, church, and boss. Cool. Loot. Do we get anything good? I don't know. I don't think so. Probably never do. That is my first kill, which is very nice. And now let's go check out my thing, just because... Oh, wait, wrong way. People want to see relics every time, and I am very bad at this. So, right here, Grand Drizzly Scene. Not my favorite, but it worked for this, and then this.